And new this week, like I do these every week, we have Huntress from Batman Hush. And yes, she does look like Dua Lipa. I don't know who it is who pointed that out, but they were super dang correct. Not so much that face, it's more this face. Obviously, the Jim Lee designed Batman Hush Huntress variant from Mafex. Medcom toy, yes, all that. Blah de blah de blah. Same kind of stuff. It's got some images and whatnot on the back. Yeah. I'm really excited to open this. She looks really cool. Shiny labels. Alright, so. We had a Huntress before. Was not a good Huntress. It was like, oh, look at that. They got, hang on. See, they got that. They always have that. That. Can it come out? No, it can't come out. I don't remember. Do the other ones have that at the back? I don't remember. But that's cool, I guess. I'm just sorry about my, like, background being just my random items on my desk. But, the Huntress we had before, she was built with, like, a posable statue, and it was, like, it's still, like, a 6-inch or 5-inch figure or something like that. It was really weird. I think we actually were able to sell her because it's, like, some weird, like, rare version of her. But, yeah, I'm glad we had this one. This is going to be much better than that one was. Obviously, mini stand bits we'll have to figure out why there are 3 grippers. See, 1, 2, 3. No. That's the cat. There's 2 grippers. There's a gripper that way. That's like a waist one. I don't know what this one is. And then there's this like half gripper. Of course, I don't have the stand in any of these pictures. That will be up to Vindo to figure out, because he's better at that than me. What the stand parts are. Anyway, yay. So, popping this bad boy off. If I can do that without my house sweater. Without knocking any pieces on her. Yay. Go play with that bath. Standard Mafex plastic stuff here, so we'll just kind of be gone. Kitty cover. Oh no, just kidding. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm struggling. So we have first set of hands that fell out here. Interesting glove detail. Do you see that? I wonder what that's supposed to be. Bath, stop! He's being a stupid boy. It's the cat still. No kids in this house. Yes, okay. Same kind of little handpiece, maybe, kind of, sort of? I don't know. Grippy hands, obviously. Little fisticuffs, kind of. And then hanging hands. And then, of course, she comes with her staff. I think the one that we had, we lost her staff and we ended up giving her Gambit staff. Mortal Legends. And then her extra head. That one looks so good. This is Helena Bertinelli, of course, not Helena Wayne in all technicality. I think the Huntress who is kind of sort of currently populating DC Comics in the JSA series. I fucking love that series. It's so good. I know it's Helena Wayne, but I think she's a different, I don't know, different chronology, I guess. I don't know if Helena Bertinelli exists currently in DC canon. I'm trying to get all these, like, plastics. They didn't rip off properly, so I'm trying to get the... Oh, that's annoying. The back? Okay. Yes, there's her butt. Okay, fine, whatever. It's not what I'm doing here. I'm trying to get this plastic out of here. There we go. And then this one, how do I get this one out? Get off there. Struggle. I do not remember this plastic being so hard to get out before. See, I've never had it rip like that. It usually just comes out. Am I supposed to pull from the back? Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Anyway, obviously this comes with a fabric cape. Let's straighten this all out. Very pointed tatas, if we're being honest. Fabric cape. Doesn't look like any of that's movable or removable, I guess. So that's all permanently on there. This piece at her belt is actually sculpted. It's not a movable belt in any way. You can see that better on the back, how it's sculpted. Maybe, yeah. Everything on the arms here is sculpted. Nothing is like the, you know, the Marvel Legends, like weird cuffs they have on them. Nothing like that. It's all sculpted on there. Same with the one that goes around the belly there, clearly. The cross up here, that's not sculpted. Obviously the moons are. Mask entirely is. Let's see if I can get that to, yeah, look how great that looks. See how it's all sculpted on there? Oop. And then you could even see she's got the cross earrings. Really, really cool. Looks like those are both fists on her now, which makes sense. The body shape they gave her is so unique, I feel. It's very much hips kind of tilted. I'm not sure the physical form of it, but it looks like this part of her, I guess, spine is more not protruding. I don't really know. But she kind of walks with her own style is what it looks like, I guess. We have, these are sculpted on, obviously, as well. We got the thigh cut up there. No boot cut. Double jointed knees, double jointed elbows, all that. They're not doing any of that BS. Big old shoes, which I enjoy because I myself have very large feet. And it's so unrealistic when you get the little tiny feet on these things. Like, come on. How is their body supposed to fit in that? And obviously the boots, they do that cool thing. I really like this boots. Her armor, the way they kind of put it all together feels very, like how Batman kind of puts together, you know, in certain takes, his first bat suit. And of course the cape does have the white lining there. And you can see in the back how many times it's folded over. Ooh. So you can unfold it to extend it. So it's not just hanging at her back. See all that expanding? Woohoo! Now you have cape. I'll have to have, oh, her hand fell off. Shit. No issues, right? Yeah, okay, it just fell off. So let's put on a different hand. Let's have her hold the thingy. Take one hand off the thingy, put the other hand on the thingy, so we don't lose any. Right hand. Nope, it just came off again. This is where I struggle really bad with these. And if I'm, you know, part of me thinks that might be a faulty piece. Nope, that's exactly the same as this side. Okay, they just come off really easy. There's not so much a wrist peg as there is just kind of the wrist point. Focus, focus. You're not going to do it. You can kind of see what I'm talking about there, I think. So I think what I'll do, this does not come apart at all. So what I want to do is I want to have this in her fist and then attach the fist to the hand. Little gimpy wrist. And that's all that goes in there. It doesn't feel very sturdy, but I guess it's just to make it easier and keep it from breaking, possibly. And having that little ball at the end. Oh, shit. So that is going to be slightly frustrating, but overall, she obviously looks phenomenal. We'll have to mess around with it a little bit to see if the moon pieces kind of work the cape properly, because you can kind of see how the wire doesn't quite go all the way up to the moon piece. You can see where the white is bent back there. That's where the wire stops. You see? And so you can't actually get anything above that bend here of that point there to go into place. So anytime you're going to bend the cape like that, that tiny little like 2mm section without wire may end up becoming a a small frustration. Let's see. I kind of wish that you could take the cape off, but then again, okay, not pulling from the belly, pulling from the shoulders to get the head off. Ugh! Something made a noise, and I don't think it was any of the parts falling. That was her hand falling off again, obviously. But I just want to put this other head on real quick. The head does have the ball joint, so be very careful. It's a ball joint. Is the neck... Oh, yeah, cool. The neck has got its own joint, too, which you can kind of see in that area. Stop doing the thing. Bump. Neck joint. And actually, I guess this way is how you can kind of... It doesn't come off, but you can flip it up like this with the head off to see the back properly. So there you go. The rear. And not because I'm a pervert, because people want to see it, I think, right? Flip that back over. Settles back into place. And it would not appear that there's any wire up here either. I don't know if that's going to mean anything, but I do really like how it kind of like xylophoned out. Xylophone the right thing? No, accordioned out. Xylophone's completely different. No, it accordioned out in those little folds, and there's a lot more cape here than it looks like. But then if you were to re-accordion this all back down, like that, you could crush it back down to being just a cape hanging calmly at her back. Let's just put that head on now instead of having her be headless. Deep breaths. Calm. I am the essence of calm and stability. We do not break things. We put the two pieces together easily. Well, that was wishful thinking, obviously. Why I always have the worst time with this. I'm so terrified of breaking it. This is because there's two different neck joints, so she wiggles, and it makes it very hard to get the head back. Frankly. Just try and move that forward, maybe. Okay, that helps. That's how we did it. Moving the neck joint itself, not the ball peg, the neck joint forward made the head snap on a lot better. Which, looking at it back here, could potentially be because the hair is extremely poorly sculpted and extremely stiff. Yeah, that's a tiny bit of a problem. Okay, it's not super bad, I guess. Let's put her arm back on. How about that? Shunk. All right, don't make me look like a fool now. Busy talking about how cool your feet are. Yes, bitch. Oh, shit. Wow, what on earth? I'm struggling here, and I'm not sure why. Let's take a closer look at the ankles. Maybe that will solve something. Ankles are a ball. Interesting. Okay. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Not having a calf cut here is actually kind of making this hard. Something about the knee. Why? Okay, straighten everything out. Straighten it all out. Whatever. What the fuck? Okay, so step 1, get her to stand. Step 2, get her to stand a little bit different. All right, we're getting somewhere. Oh, her little hands here, oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3 different sets. I think there's a 4th set, and that may have been what fell. Don't tell my husband. She's just a little hard to pose. I think it's because of the weight of her hair, possibly, and the skinniness of her legs. I really wanted to get in like a cool, badass, like, I'm gonna slam the stick into your noggin pose. I never said I was good at posing, okay? I just said I like it. Struggle. Struggle. Girl, what is up with you? She just wants to be backwards. Okay. That hand. I swear to God. All right. Without trying to make the phone make a ton of noises. Yeah, that's you too. Okay. Overall, obviously, this is a terrible pose that she's in because I suck at that. But overall, I think she looks really good. I think that face is phenomenal. Just the whole sculpt of it. Ooh, from this angle. Does she have a tooth gap? Dude. Okay, they just painted the teeth weird. I'm never gonna be able to unsee that, though. Shit. Does the other head have that issue? No, because her mouth is shut. Dua Lipa, where is it? There it is. Hello. Yeah, see how that looks like Dua Lipa? Look up Dua Lipa, because people don't always know what I'm talking about. Alright, I'll stop now before I get sued.